What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/numot for all your magic card needs. Excuse me, it's a little early in the morning. We're jumping into a regular draft this time, regular OTJ. Again, I'm not going to be doing too many of the alchemy drafts, especially when there is a qualifier coming up this weekend to practice for. So what do we have here? Probably just taking Journey to Nowhere would be my number one choice. I think just too good of a removal spell. What else do we have? Blood Hustler's quite good. Outcaster's good. Alchemist, holy cow. Let's take that Journey. I'm still of the mindset of 5-color forcing. Mystic Snake, our bonus sheet or whatever, special guest cards, but let's try to have a little fun again, huh? Ooh, a Campbell second pick, as well as a Baron. I have not drafted black-white very often, but it is one of the best strategies in this format. So I think Baron is a lot better than Campbell, but both are solid. There's, of course, just a murder here as well. But if I'm leaning towards the 5-color direction, I would rather take the removal spell here. I don't think that either of these are necessarily bombs. Baron, again, a lot better than Campbell, but yeah, let's take the murder. Another Campbell. What else is in this pack? Helicourser, Gem, Plunderer, Cactarantula. Again, this one is not as good. Whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield you control, each opponent loses one and you gain one. The token production of Baron is just so much better. There's the correct way, and then there's what I want to do, you know? Again, I think taking Murder over Baron was totally respectable. I don't expect Baron to come back around, which is unfortunate. But I mean, I could still draft black-white at this point, even though I passed a little bit of it. I think I'd sooner take Vault Plunderer here, though, if I'm going to do this. Skewer the Critics. There's a Jagged Barons here. Second Cactarantula. We just passed one. Probably take the land. The white and black cards in this pack are whatever. My only other consideration would be the Cactarantula for the fun 5-color. But the Jagged Barons does the same thing better, right? That is to say, it's a better pick for the 5-color deck, if we were going to go 5-color anyways. Pillage the Bog. Ooh, the Rakish Crew. Rakish? Rakish. I pronounce it both ways. Can't remember which one it is. Man. Take it and just keep with the black-white, I guess? Yeah, alright. Would not be surprised if one of the Campbells wheels, too. Desperate Bloodseeker here is okay. Or just a second Jagged Baron, or yeah, Jagged Barons. This is not a outlaw, though. But I guess it's fine to just take it. I actually like Link Breaker quite a bit in like the red-black and the black-white decks. Mortar Surprise is fantastic. Otherwise, I would take the Forma Posse. I mean, I could still take the Forma Posse. I have the one Jagged Barons already. But I generally like the Surprise a little bit more. All right, another piece of fixing just in case. The Bovine Intervention is okay. There are going to be so many better removal spells we can pick up in white and black that I don't think we need to take it. I mean, we already have Journey and Murder, right? All right, let's see if we can wheel some of those black-white cards. Again, Baron would be a surprise, but Campbell I wouldn't be super surprised about coming back around. Is Rakdos red, red, black, or black, black, red? It's still one of the cards I have not gotten in draft. Guess Loan Shark here. I only have one white card. Hell, I could still take Peddler and be red, black. Actually, that's probably better. In case we still end up being red, black Outlaws. I'd probably still end up splashing the Journey if we were red-black, given the lands we already have. 2 in the first pack here. Okay, no Campbell. We have our option of Sheriff of Safe Passage, which is okay. Another card I'm not particularly pleased with, but I'll take it over Peddler. Fake Your Own Death over second Peddler. All right, so no black-white cards on the wheel, which means we might not see too many in pack 2 here. Well, there's an AKUL and a double Mystical Tether. Right now, my white is effectively just Journey to Nowhere. So I don't mind taking a 5/5 flying for 4. Yep, let's do that. It ain't the Rakdos I wanted, but it's not bad. Agent is actually pretty good here. Or Contractor, not Agent. We do lose on a Prairie Doggy, a Fierce Retribution, but again, I saw like basically no white in pack 1, which would mean maybe we see a lot of white here in pack 2, but then again in pack 3 I would expect very little white again. I'm going to take the Contractor over the Derailment, I think. Just because we know we're playing black, I'm not 100% on the red yet. That's the third Campbell this draft. Hilarious. This is a really good pack, though. Getaway's fantastic. Humiliate's pretty good. Bunch of other playable cards. Again, the safe pick is the Binding Negotiation. If this was the Baron, I would take it, but we're not looking for that. I could just take like a Thunder Salvo. These white cards are decent, though. And again, I could just take Binding as a safe play. I suppose that's fine. You know what? I'll take the Binding here. Vile Smasher. All right. Wow. Knife Point, Servant, Consuming Ashes, Wolverine's solid. Another Inspiring Vantage, too. But okay. Red-black it is. And we got the Blood Hustler 6-pick. Excellent. That's a pretty nutty pickup after Knife Point. Repeatable crime. We're so heavy black here, though, that might be a little bit awkward casting this AKUL. Right, if I'm running like 11-6 or 10-7, it's not exactly the split we want to do. I'm going to take another Plunder here over the Roadrunner. Lively Dirge. That can just straight up go grab the AKUL. That would be 5 mana for it, but that would be okay. We have some good 2-drops. We have Vile Smasher and the Blood Hustler, so I actually think the Dirge might be good enough here. Another Link Breaker. Our sacrifice effects right now are Desecrator, Contractor. Is that it? Okay. I already have a Fake Your Own Death. Unlikely to be running 2. Probably going to open some absurd white rare in pack 3 and just be like, well, I guess we're playing white again. What's the best white card in the format? Is it Final Showdown? That's triple white, though. There's the Humiliate, too. That's a good one. Robbery's nice. Yeah, this deck looked good. Could use some more removal. I think we passed one Consuming Ashes this pack. You know, Outlaw's Fury might be good here too, but I'd rather have Wolverine to begin with. The Devil, okay, hey. You know, I bet I could wheel this. If I take Consuming Ashes here, I bet you there's a good chance I wheel the Bedevil. And honestly, the Consuming Ashes might be slightly better than Bedevil anyways. Just because Exile is extremely relevant in the format. And a little bit of Surveil potential value. Yeah, you know what? I think I take Ashes here and just see if we wheel the Bedevil. And even if we don't, like I said, this might even be the better pick anyway. Ugh. Skullduggery second choice? There's just nothing else for us. I don't need a third link breaker. Alright. Ooh, Reanimate proper, Insatiable Avarice. Desert's Dew is just okay in our deck. God, Reanimate's so good. Avarice probably ends up wheeling anyways. Second AKUL, okay. Yeah, so we're going to have to run a pretty even split of red and black, but hey, another 5/5 Flying Trampler for 4 mana. Servant, Robber, Gigapede, Fury. Buzzard? Robbery? What am I cutting right now? Just at least one of the link breakers, maybe both. This is better in black-white, so I could also see just cutting the Boneyard Desecrator. I'll take the Buzzard. Maybe we end up playing it. My creature count's like slightly low. I guess the Crew and the Knife Point make creatures too, so maybe not as low. Damn. Another Baron, huh? Is that splashable in my deck? I don't actually make that many tokens. I guess with Knife Point you can kind of go off. What am I losing out on? A Raven and a second Dirge? Let's take the first Raven. Wow, some really good pickups. Oh, had I taken the Baron, we'd get the Forlorn Flats, but Rakdos joins up. Rictus, Robber, Charger, another Dirge, all very playable here. Kind of like taking the joins up. It's actually kind of amazing with Azul or AKUL. Yeah, let's do it. Gigapede, maybe. Yeah, this is a cool deck. Mine Robber. I assume I have enough Outlaws to make that worthwhile. Probably cut Fake Your Own Death. Maybe I don't need the Gigapede. Ah, Servant coming back too. I could run 16 lands. For sure. 8 swamps, 7 mountains here. I don't think that would be bad. Our curve's really low. And we have a couple of cycling effects on 2 with the Peddler and the Robber. Alright, looks like a pretty decent red-black. Not true crime, but good enough crime. I expect to do relatively well. Relatively well, he says. Good enough. On the draw, just need a couple of lands here. Perfect. Always nice to not have to sweat your third draw step when you have 2 lands, you know? Just immediately find it. Turn 2, 3/2 trample. I have to murder that thing? Oh my god. Welcome to OTJ, where your opponents are on the play and curve out perfectly. Alright, well. Good news, we had the kill spell for Bill, so we killed Bill. Even drew AKUL, so have a 5-5 to potentially stop. And you know what? We're still doing totally fine here, right? Like, yeah, the opponent could have any number of punch effects, but even if they do, I can bring the AKUL back with Dirge immediately. And if we draw a land, Rakdos joins up on AKUL is actually nuts. Hell yeah, brother. Let's block. Wow, that's great if it's just a trade. Holy smokes, best case scenario. 2 for 1. Would like to bring back a 7/7 flying that, if it dies, deals 7 damage to any target, please. That's what this does, right? Whenever a legendary creature you control dies, deals damage, yeah. And their best play is a Hypothesis, so I think we're in a good spot here. Discarded Jaral, holy smokes. Let's go get like Vile Smasher or the Blood Hustler, I think. I'm happy with Vile Smasher, given we have the Rakdos joins up, you know? Yeah, this is disgusting. Opponent had a very good opener, but we drew pretty well. Remember, I kept a double Swamp Hand, and then we found the mountains necessary. The fact that they had to 2 for 1 themselves to trade with AKUL was obviously great. I do enjoy that. Good feeling. Okay, well, I'm going to keep this hand. So we have the combo of Binding Negotiation into Reanimate, right? If we can hit an opponent's big bomb, or just any big creature, this is kind of great. I don't have any creatures myself, but like imagine binding on a Bonnie Paul. Hilarity. I play against that card enough, I'm sure it's bound to happen eventually. What? They've got garbage. Blech. I want to just reanimate their 3/4 flyer. I could take their lob, or put their Lawbringer in the graveyard since I have Mourner's Surprise. I'll just take the 5-drop. It looks really weird. But given their hand, the 3/4 next turn just brick walls them. Oasis Gardener. I need to find some creatures, please. What if they're gonna play Vengeful Townfolk first? Oh, smokes. Okay. Not sure why they weren't saddling there. It's a terrible draw, I suppose. Yeah, they're gonna probably kill this supplier in a turn or two. Actually, our best draw is now like Lively Dirge. Holy smokes, man. This is kind of unfortunate. I have not drawn a single creature, basically. Just as a Dust Animus? Oh, goody. Well, they've drawn well. I have not. Oh, here they go. Alright, so I'm going to take 7 here if I don't block. Guess I shouldn't have played out my land earlier, huh? Okay, Skullduggery is actually going to be a kind of nice trick here. Comes Dust Animus. I mean, I still need to rip something. Oh, you know what sucks here? This is not going to work, is it? Because if I kill their Erranks, then their townsfolk is actually going to turn into a 5/5. But that being said, I also don't want to let them get a free scry, so... We'll deny their scry, chump. They're going to play their Dust Animus, and I need to rip something. The other option I could have done is chump with the Peddler and bring it back with Rakdos joins up, but that's not really doing much. Wow, okay. Again. We drew very well first game. Our opponent is the one drawing super well in this game. Damn. Saw their opening hand. It wasn't too bad. I think I made the right play by taking their 5-drop. I mean, you can just imagine if they had basically any of those other... Like, if they had their Tumblewag in their opening hand, we would have kind of just wrecked them. If they had their Hollow Marauder or something, you know? Good beats. Ay, 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 ay. Don't think we can keep that hand. I mean, it's close. But even if we drew one red source, the knife point doesn't do anything right now, really. Obviously a cool now. It's... Okay. I'm actually gonna pitch a swamp here. Yes, that stops me from casting a 3-drop, but I'm gonna need to draw a land anyways. And ideally, it's a mountain, so... With that type of mulligan, I think we need to go high risk, high reward. Alright. Well, that can give me treasure. The thing is, now they're gonna pull too far ahead. They can cast Highway Robbery off of the Newt. Oh, okay, so no saddle at least. mean, they are missing land drops. I think I need to kill the generous plunderer before they get any more treasure, even though they give me treasure. It's probably a little bit too far behind now. Pass? Okay, I'm just gonna pass back then, because they're holding up, like, the phantom interference. Oh. Well, still lose if they have phantom interference, too. And even if they don't, I'm taking 4 and going to 3. This is just unwinnable. You know you drew poorly when you're losing versus blue-red. Technically not dead on board, but I know we're dead. Right. Oh wait, no, we are dead on board because they have the gold pan for the flyer. Okay, well, chalk that up to bad luck. I pitch a land there every single time. That is pretty brutal. Some bad draws. And now we're 1 and 2. Got the variance out of the way, now we will just win, right? Okay. A good hand. Quite a good hand. I'm gonna pitch my only way to actually commit a crime, but it's not a great one anyways. Real tired of this. Sure. Alright, well, bright side. They don't have a creature to put a 1/1 counter on. Actually, they took the card that doesn't currently do anything. Wow, nice hit. I think I'm gonna lead on the crew, though. Because all of my creatures currently are outlaws. Okay, well, they're taking 1 extra damage for no reason. I like that. So desperate. Killing me ain't right. Ooh, that's another really good draw. Actually, we get to go Hustler here. Into the binding negotiation, trigger the Hustler. Exile? Lame. Wrangler of the Damned and Consuming Ashes, so we just easily take the Wrangler here. I assume they're going to trade with the 3/1, but they might not. Alright, what are we grabbing? It could actually just be the Lively Dirge. Yeah, Lively Dirge looks great. And we can go ahead and just put a land in our graveyard. Thin out the deck a bit. Oh, they left both cards on top. Oh, okay. So, campaign plus a removal spell? That's really good. Speaking of very, very good, that was a fantastic draw step, of course. Nice. So now they're dead on... Well, no. They get to gain 1 life with a campaign. AKUL is not an easy card to chump because he's got trample. We have Peddler in our deck, so we'll keep the land in hand. Yeah. Go back up to 2. They have to play the campaign, of course. My god, what a rip. Speaking of, right back at you. Plunderer wins, right? Yeah. We attack for 1. They lose a life, and then we can plunder, target them, finish them off. They were very close to stabilizing. We drew well, they drew well. We had just enough pressure. Alright. 2 wins. Come on. A few more. Again, I think this deck is good. A couple of unfortunate circumstances. Okay. It's a keeper. Again, just... You keep a 2-land hand on the draw, and if you don't get there, it's just bad luck, right? Turn 1, 1/1 flyer. Nice. 3rd land acquired. Oh, Pixie bounce Pixie. There you go, I see. Wait. What? That made no sense not to have bounced another. Okay. 2 Pixies versus the world, I guess. Oh, 1 non-fairy. Never mind, I'm stupid. Can you deal with a 5/5 flyer? The answer being yes. Can you deal with a second 5/5 flyer? Locomotive's kind of funny. Alright. Can give them a lot of treasure. Let's see here. How do we play this? We have 1 creature in graveyard. Or no creatures in graveyard. Thing doesn't trample, though. Yeah, we're definitely attacking. And let's go with crew into Bloodseeker, target myself. since we have the Dirge in hand. Did mill one creature. Sterling Supplier on a bad rip. Are they just dead on board here? Not quite. Oh, that might kill them. Alright. We'll take it. 2 1/1 flyers, not good enough today. 3 wins. 3 wins. 2 more wins and I would be thrilled. 1 more win would be great. But 3 wins, again, gives us our 1,000 gems back at least. But yeah, 4 is break even in drafting. That's a hand. Knife point with Hustler's pretty fantastic. Would love to... Ooh, man. I hope either they mill themselves a fat creature, or they do like an armadillo, or we can draw one of our discard effects. I will say, every time I draft at knife point, or the majority of the time I draft at knife point, it seems to not do very well. Now, admittedly, in this particular deck, we don't have that many crimes, but we have enough. I'm going to lead on Raven here instead of Hustle. Don't have anything to do with the Hustle right now anyways. Okay, this is actually pretty good. A land next turn goes Hustler into Bloodseeker, target the opponent, double trigger, triple trigger even. Yeah, if they want to kill my Raven, that's fine. Oh, I see. Wow, that sucks. Guess we're just discarding both of our creatures, though. So we can bring them back. Both of them back with another land. I'm just gonna chill. Damn, that was a brutal mind rot. But did I take a mulligan? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh my lord. Am I gonna get punished for not killing the Raven? Yeah, I guess I better just do it now. It gives me an extra 1/1 as well. This is not gonna be an easy game to win. They are gonna get so much more value. But I mean, if they spend their turns doing this, it's not all that bad. That buzzard plot. Okay, hey, there's the land. Alright, this is pretty good. We do want to mill them here. Get all of our triggers. We're going to sack the servant. Go tutor for something. A murder and a land. Oh no! We don't get to tutor. Wow, I actually got punished for not pumping up my servant. In fact, I should have thought about that. That's funny. Yeah, I should have definitely pumped up my Servant, because that's like the one card they could have that interacts for 1 mana, right? I guess they could have Path or something, but most obvious card when they're playing blue is Take Up the Fall anyways. Yeah, I like that play. And the Exile really stings. Hindering Light? Guess they just run out a 2/1 flyer here. Maybe not. Maybe they wait. It's a lot better as a 3/2, but... well... yeah, I think I offer the Crow as well. Or the Raven. Oh, I have First Strike. No, Bloodseeker's not a outlaw. It's a vampire. You're dirtling. They have another Consume. Stop Cold. Alright. Don't have a way to deal with that. And we are drawing very well. I think I grabbed their Raven now, right? Because this targets their graveyard. Might as well gain the extra life. Not actually sure what I'm wanting to tutor for here. Oh, probably just crew. Oh, this is insane. Yeah. With how many creatures I have now? Outlaws at that? I should have spent more than 0.5 seconds looking, but... Harrier Strix! It does enable crime. Okay, so they have some kind of trick here, of course. Let's just go to combat. I think I attack with everything but Raven. I'm not sure what they have, but they clearly have something. Sure, that's fine. Oh, they might even still kill the Raven with the Gigapede. So they're going to take 4 damage no matter what happens here. That's not true. I guess these have First Strike, so they would be chumping with the Strix. That is a nutty draw. Nice. Now that was the deck popping off. Okay, we did it. 3 wins. Woo! Oh, 4 wins. Oh. I was already at 3 wins. 4 wins. Hey, even better. Deck's great, Magic's great. We're fine. Oh no, well. Back to this garbage. Thanks, Arena. You know, I just had to get excited, didn't I? Joins up, and I guess a land. Yeesh. Hey, that's magic, baby. That's arena, baby. Probably not going to pedal until a lot later. They are ramping. Turn 2 ramp, turn 3 ramp. All of the colors. I'm definitely supposed to attack here. And just try to pressure as much as I can, even though I'm trading 1 damage for 2. Okay, we get to Barons here, trigger the Servant. If I take Binding Negotiation. I probably need card advantage effects, though. So maybe I need to take, like, Unscrupulous Contractor for card draw. So, like, 1-for-1ing the opponent when I'm this far behind's not really doing anything, you know? I actually feel like this might be right. As much as it kind of sucks. This just helps undo the mulligan, you know? Okay. Confidence low. Is that Aloe Alchemist? Alright, they're gonna hit me for a bunch. Oh, good. And they have the tumbles. Alright, take 6. Remember, Desert's Dew is plotted, so they have to cast it at sorcery speed. Which is actually good. Commando plotted. We're actually not doing too terrible here. Yeah, I think I like getting aggressive. No I don't. I guess I'm gonna go AKUL plus plot the robbery. Actually, no. I could lively dirge back Vial Smasher and... Now let's get the 5/5 online. Alright. I actually want to put the 5/5 on their Stable Master because I don't want to get trample overed. Ooh. So are they just going to Desert's Dew now? Are they cool? I'm okay with this. Okay, that was actually really good. 3 more cards left in their hand. 2 more cards left in their hand. That can kill crew, and I'm a little bit surprised they hadn't already done that, actually. So let's go... I'm gonna play the land first here. I want to get Vial Smasher or the Hustler. Because we have our 1/3 Death Touch in the graveyard. Kind of dig grabbing the Vial Smasher and then grabbing both of those, pinging them for 1. Alright, killing crew, that's fine. It's already done more than enough. Sack a mountain, draw 2. Peddler, discard swamp, ping them for 1. Awesome. Awesome. Well, might not have enough life for that. Get back Contractor, though. I want to draw a card, and we will ping them for 1 here. Take up a shield. It's kind of disgusting. I could go to 2 and get AKUL back. Yeah, I'm alright with that. I don't die to simply 1 desert this way. Hey! Love it. Alright, GG's. Was never going to be playing around that, and I think getting the AKUL was right. That's too bad. Good beats. Close one. And you know what? I'm not too upset. We got to 4 wins after starting like 1 and 2, so... Little bit funny way to end it, but that's Magic, baby. Hey, no, I think this deck was good. We had some... Like, most of our losses were... It feels like just kind of unfortunate. That last one was totally fine. That was a good game, all things considered, but the first 2 losses felt a little bit awkward. But overall, not bad. Not a pure crime deck, just kind of like red-black outlaw-y stuff, so... We'll see you back next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.